Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2 of the D3 adventure. So, pretty much this little intro segment here. I didn't actually do this like before I did everything. Alright, I thought I had an intro recorded. I apparently did not. I might have accidentally deleted it or whatever. So, instead of doing that, I took on a wonderful request from Mr. Wario's Digifarm, where he asked me to do a bunch of Digi battles with some devices. So I basically had to sit down and was like, okay, I'll do that. So got the wonderful D3 here, and I got some easy to access devices for me. So we have our wonderful D2. This is the one from the failed series. At some point we'll return to this guy and actually complete him properly, but for right now, we'll just have to deal with him being whatever. I put Wizardmon on there. Besides that, we have our wonderful DM20th here, because this device is always nice and easy to sit down and access with a lot of battles and stuff like that. And of course, I always get asked this question a few times. Some people have asked me this a bunch of times, is for Wonderswan compatibility. So fun fact about the Wonderswan, this little adapter device here is very not compatible with a lot of devices. So I figured we'll start off here first, see if it actually is compatible or not, and find out if we get to do some Digi battles. So we're going to do a nice little reboot here, and we're going to go into our nice little lab section here. We're going to go for the second guy, because the second guy, if you remember, was a Devimon. So let's give our Digimon a little bit of struggle, and let's see if he can beat the nice original enemy character from the first series. So we're going to do versus portable here. Take our guy here, go into the little Digimon section here. Go into our little battle here. I did actually test out the prongs on this device already, so there's already been one fight on this thing, because why not? It was mainly just me originally doing, me testing it, because I never actually tested out the prongs, and before I did this idea, I was like, I probably should test them out, and I was like, yeah, why not? So I sit down, connect the device, and hit the A button. So it's not working on this side. Make sure to test out the other buttons. Oh, it actually connected! Wow! So there we go. It is actually D3 compatible. You actually have to use the D-pad if you're going to do connection battles. I would say you connect from the Wonderswan side, but the Wonderswan side is actually looking for code from this side. So you're usually wanting it to do a different type of connection. But there we go. We did actually do a nice little battle there. Armadillomon's excited. He kicked Devimon's butt like nothing. And our Devimon got injured, so I guess we'll go cure him before we go exit this and go do some different Digi battles. So for anyone wondering about the D3 compatibility, there you go, apparently. So it's pretty awesome to see that. I was not expecting that, because I'll be straight up honest with you, this device is barely compatible with anything. This is like the most incompatible Digimon thing, is this little prong adapter. It is very, very much not accessible half of the time. But we'll save and exit. If anyone wants to know more about this device, I did a whole series on it called Digimon Wonder, so I'll put a link down below to go find that, so go check it out if you want to. But for right now, that is pretty much this little thing here. I'm super shocked that it actually did battle. As you saw, though, it did not accept the A button input, actually use the D-pad input. This button right here actually does canceling out. So I guess for anyone that is curious about that, you now know what to do. I don't know what the D-pads are registered to on the whole sort of Digimon scale of things, so I don't know what you'd call that. But we have our nice little D2 here, and I guess we're going to do a battle with this device as well. So let's get our little battles all set up here. So we got Wizardmon, so we're going to fight against our wonderful Armadillomon versus Wizardmon here. And it's already set up for us, connection. So we're going to do a little bit of shaking. And we're going to do a little battle. So that did not work. Let's try the other side. There we go. So there you go. The D2 is this one that's looking for the whole connection thing. Well, it has to be the one that sets up the connection, I'm guessing. Champion against champion, though. Woo! There's our wonderful fight of the century. And of course, our wonderful D3 has won again, because it is the ultimate device. And of course, I figured before we do exit off on that, let's actually pick a guy that is a bit more stronger. Because as y'all know, we do actually have some accessible mons on here. So I figured we will do a cool little fight. So I figured, let's see, which character am I wanting to fight on this thing? Let's fight Agumon here. Because I think he actually has a bit of wins already on him. So actually, instead of Agumon, let's fight our boy... Is this the one I used originally? Nope, not him. I think I did Piomon originally. Because I'm a big fan of Piomon. Yes, I am. So there we go. So we'll do Piomon here. So there's our Piomon here. So let's go do a cool little fight here. So yeah. So we're going to do our little fight here. Do little fingers here. And yeah, you can actually pick from which evolution you want to fight from. So there's our powerful one. There's our champion stage. We're going to just do Birdramon here. And I guess we'll do another cool little battle on this side here. So earlier our D power was at like 81, so yeah, it doesn't actually take anything from that, so that's pretty cool to know. So we're going to do our little connect here, do a little bit of a versus battle. You can tell I'm getting more towards the end segment because I really forgot to record. So sorry about that, y'all. But, oh, I don't know why I keep trying to do that. It is very specific on wanting the D2 to be the starter. Oh, we did not even evolve that time. Oops. Sorry about that, Armadillomon. Looks like you're going to be fighting the mega powerful Gardramon. Let's see who's the winner. Oh, Gardramon's the winner. Not that shocking. So the D2 did have one victory over itself. And of course, our boy got damaged in the process. I am sorry about that. But there we go. Do a little bit of medical, and there we go. He's back to good as new again. And of course, for our final battle of the day, we're going to fight against the wonderful Doromon on the DM20th. So let's do this little fun here. So we're going to go to this little thing, do the two men fighting, and then for our battles here, we pretty much just have to do battle, and then go to other. And yeah, that's pretty much it, because we don't have any other mon on this thing. And of course, on this side, you just go to connect, versus... And of course, this device is expecting me to do like a little bit of shaking action. So, we'll do a bit of shaking here. And, let's see. Oh. It's not looking for the DM... little... So, it is actually looking for the DM20th on this side. That's kind of interesting. So, this probably shows you how some of these devices do work. They are very weird with how they want connections or whatever. So, it's kind of interesting. Kind of curious if I can get this device to be the starter on some of this, though. So, let's see. We're going to try doing this one more time. So, we're going to do this again. Not that. And we're going to go to one more connection battle. Do a bit of versus action here. And we're going to try the D-pad out to see if the D-pad is the function it's wanting me to use. So do this. Yep, it's looking for me to hit the D-pad this time. So that's the, I guess the D3's confirmation button is you wanting to hit the D-pad instead. The D button little thing here. And there we go. And Doromon won this match, so congrats to Mr. Doromon. Your days as a punching bag has shown you well. And of course, we'll do one more medical. So we had 2 losses, but we did get some nice little wins amongst our boy here. And of course, if you want to look at the wins themselves, all you have to do is go into this little menu here. And as you see, if you look into it, we did 4 out of 6 battles, so we have 66% on our victories. So not too bad, to be honest. And that's kind of the battles of this device. It's kind of very interesting so far. After this, we're going to do a little segment, or well, we're going to go through all the cool stuff we actually did capture throughout our journey. Because as you know, basically I was able to record some of the moments on this adventure. Because this time around, we did a lot more stuff than we did in Episode 1. Episode 1 was me learning about the device. Episode 2 is me struggling with the device. So, hopefully y'all get to enjoy all my struggles, and then we get to enjoy the sort of end segment battle thing. So hopefully y'all are ready for that fun. So I will see you all there. Woohoo!
Hello everybody, welcome to the little random segments of this video. So first off, we are in the midst of a battle here. We are going to use the Egg of Sincerity. And of course that allows our wonderful boy Hawkmon over here to Digivolve. Well, Armor Evolve or whatever the heck you want to call it. Into the wonderful, wonderful Shirimon. It is a Armor Digimon, its type is Mutant, and it's attribute free. And of course we go right back to the battling here. Of course, there's not too much going on with the battles here so far. We're just doing a bit of a weird shaking. I've still not mastered the shaking on this device. It is still, like, it's sort of rhythmic, but, like, not in a way. I don't know. I haven't really managed to, like, find a good solution to it yet. So, see there, we have a power of 10. And just start going through the battle with Thunderbon here. We cancel each other out. But, of course, in the next few hits, he does get a nice slight advantage over me. And of course, he already has a bigger health bar from starting off, so it's like not the greatest start for me throughout the fight. And of course, we do a bit more shaking. It's just kind of a bit of randomness here. Sorry if my voice does sound a bit weird. I am currently like dealing with a cold or whatever. So like if I have like little moments of silence, that's just because I'm trying to like catch up to breathing again. So super sorry about that, y'all. But there we go. We have our nice first hit there. We've got 2 little hits on him, which gets rid of that secondary health bar for us. Makes me feel like I'm in a Kingdom Hearts game with like how many health bars some of these enemies get to have. Like, ooh. Like, I need a lot more power to deal with these guys sometimes. Or like a bigger health bar myself. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a Kingdom Hearts game, like I said. Where, like, you know, they have like the multi-layered bars or whatever like that. But for me, I don't have that, so it's like, ooh. Not the biggest fan of that. And of course, you see there, he does cancel out our hit and overpowers us and wins the battle. So there we go. Shirimon gets a loss there for us. And of course, the armor egg gets destroyed. That is the cost of losing battles in this device with the armor eggs, is that the whole little thing does break. You can't earn them back by just walking through like random events and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry too badly with it, but you kind of have to watch out with it. In this video, we swapped back to Armadillomon here. And of course, we're getting ready to do the whole shakes. We have a little bit of a nice little fun moment with Annabelle there as she comes to walk up towards me. That is my dog, by the way. So, Annabelle's the dog's name, so I don't know if I probably should have mentioned that now. But we got Tailmon out of it, or Gatomon, depending on how you want to know the name of the Digimon. Back to more Armadillo action. We got to fight Thunderbon again. And of course, let's see if we actually get to have a nice little victory this time. So kind of just messing around with the wonderful shaking of the device. I don't think I managed to get a nice little win on this one either, because I stayed in the rookie form. So sadly, Thunderbon was able to quickly wipe us out, because man, he has some power to him, surprisingly. I see there, he gets a nice little mega hit on us and takes us out in one swift blow. So there we go. Get taken out immediately. And of course we swap over to the next one. And this is when I finally learned that you can actually Digivolve in this device. I didn't know you could actually Digivolve till like this point or whatever. And of course we take our wonderful Armadillomon and start to do the whole Digivolving process and get him to his champion stage of Ankyomon. He is an armored dragon, and he's attribute type free. So, there we go. Do a bit of the shaking, though. Gotta get all readied up for this shaking action. And, of course, we get to enjoy the nice little shakes and hopefully win the thing. We got a nice little 90% there, and we get to fight against a Weregurumon, a ultimate one, a Beastman, and a vaccine type. As you see there, he has a way more powerful hit than us. Takes us out very quickly. And by the way, I am using the English names for some of the Digimon naming types and conventions, because I find the English names a bit more memorable. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know how many of y'all prefer the Japanese names, but I usually just use English a lot of the times. Sometimes I stick with Japanese naming conventions, sometimes I don't. It's kind of weird. I'm very selective with it, I know. But there we go. Got some nice good hits on him. And He gets a nice good hit on us as well, which sadly, I think this is where we get taken out by him in a way. Nope, we have one little tic-tac left for us. And sadly, I do know we don't win this first fight with Garurumon. So we'll give out that final piece of information. But I will say, doing the whole evolutions is so much nicer than the armor eggs. I will say it's nicer than the Japanese version of the D3, because like in the Japanese version of the D3, you had to do a lot of steps to get the evolutions. So it's kind of nice that in this one you get them just from like by defeating the Black Tower. And that's pretty much all you have to do to actually gain back your evolutions, by the way, is just break the Black Tower of the area, which you saw in episode 1 is what we did the first time around. Once you break it, though, you pretty much are set, and you can pretty much get whatever. So we did get sent back 500 steps, though, and pretty much had to keep going for this process for a while here. We did kind of keep getting random events, though, and we got Warbon, as you know, our favorite worm buddy. And of course, we go right back into the whole, like, Garurumon fight. As you see, he's being influenced by a certain evil Digimon. We'll talk about him a bit later. But as you see there's our boy Gabumon. He's a rookie-type reptile, and is an attribute data. But then he immediately gets to Digivolve very quickly to Garurumon, a champion, a beast type, and an attribute vaccine. And of course, this is where we get to see him evolve to Garurumon, because we didn't get to watch this whole little sequence earlier, which is kind of cool to see in a sense. I don't know. I really like how like you get to watch him like immediately evolve very quickly. So of course we start off the battle by evolving into Ankyomon, and I was glad to figure. Someone was telling me this like before in the midst of the battles. I think it was Wario's Digifarm. He was telling me that you can do another Digivolution. So in the midst of this battle here, we're doing all the wonderful shakes and everything. Just going through with the battle so far. You see, I'm just kind of shaking in a sort of beat or whatever. I don't know. It's very hard to kind of get on the tempo of this device. I figured it's like the original D2, where like it was done by the theme of the Digimon song. But instead, this time around, it's done by a different theme, and I just have not managed to find the theme to like match up with it yet. So there you go, got our battle going for us. We got a nice little hit on Garurumon, but he did already get a hit on us. So we have to kind of watch out with him. We have to do another little thing. We're going to Digivolve one more time. So we already get the nice little ability of Digivolving. But our boy Patamon comes over there. He's like, come on. He's like, let's Jogress. And of course, both of us rise into the heavens. Digivolve both times to make the ultimate combiner form. Shakomon! He's an ultimate Digimon, a mutant type, and attribute free. And of course, we go right back into the shaking games again, which is always a bit terrifying, because it is very hard on this device to like keep up with the shaking, so it's like, ew. I always have like the worries when you have to do the whole shaking matches, because, man, you mess up once and you're kind of out there. But this time around, we got our nice little shakes down, and we're able to get those nice hits on Garurumon. As you see there, we got already half his health down. Do another nice little big hit on him, and we were able to take him down in an instant, because now we have the power of the ultimate Digimon. We are pretty much unstoppable at this point. We're getting unstoppable. We're getting the power now. We can take down these mons like nothing. Well, I say that, but we'll probably get like our butts kicked like by different Digimon. As you see there, Armadillomon helps out our boy Gabumon. Now, fun fact for anyone who is curious about this, if you beat the Digimon of the area or whatever, you do actually get to use them for a short period of time as a little partner for your run. So Gabumon technically goes to be a part of our team for a little bit there. So that means he's a selectable character for a little bit of time. I say for a little bit of time because at the end of the area, or at the end of the map, you quickly realize that you can't keep him. He's going to stay with the area himself. But I figured I might as well mention that. Here's a little random egg event going on for us. As you see, we're going to do a quick little pushing button here. And we're going to immediately use our power and go for it. As you see there, we were able to take down the egg very quickly. All the little bits and pieces that go away. And we gain the Egg of Friendship, which this like allows us to digivolve into, was it Raidamon or something like that? For Vmon. So we get to use that wonderful power and have all the abilities in the world with it. Go for the next set of battles though. It's Woodmon. He's a champion Digimon. He's a vegetation type and an attribute or a virus type. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry. But yeah, we get to fight him now and go on with the battle of the day. I see our D power is going down pretty quickly. I kind of was worried about that because I thought I would lose out on it very quickly. But thankfully, there was some events that do help out with D power consumption, which we'll see at some point in the video. But there we go. We got our wonderful Ankyomon. And we're going to just basically fight against the Woodmon and see if we can win against Treemon. I will say Treemon did beat our butt a few times because, I don't know, he has that nice little power boost to him, I guess. I don't know, he got us a few times. Though I think this is the one time where we were able to finally get him, maybe. Trying to remember if I was able to get him in this video or not. It's very hard to say. I'm like, ooh. Trying to remember myself. I'm like, ew. But there we go. We get to watch both get nice solid hits on each other. And there you go. See, he gets a nice little fall down right there. We do nice another little hits on each other, cancel each other out, and do a little fight there. I decided to go against Evolving because we're about the same level, so I was like, I'd rather not waste my D power. I'd rather get it back in some way, so I was like, we'll see how it works out for us. And of course, playing our favorite shaking game in the world, and we got another 30, so it's like, ooh. Cancel each other out immediately. Go for a nice, more solid few hits, though. And I see it's kind of a little standoff currently. It's like an old Western, isn't it? It's probably like the best way to describe this device is it feels like a shootout. Where you don't know like if you'll have the speed or if like you'll somehow deflect or whatever. It's like a game of rock, paper, scissors in a sense. Though a lot more like worrisome in a sense. I don't know. Like you never know if you'll have like the chance to win or lose or something like that. Which I guess goes the same for rock, paper, scissors, but it's always still kind of worrisome. See, get another good hits on each other. Keep deflecting all of our attacks. And just keep playing the long game on this. Because, ooh, this battle, like the D3, the whole like American or Western version of it, these battles can go on for like a solid 2 to 3 minutes. And like they take forever. Like, it is impressive how long these battles could go on for. And of course, we have a lot more hits still. Treemon or Woodmon gets a hit on us. Blah, sorry, I don't know why I keep trying to say Treemon. But Woodmon gets a nice little hit on us. And let's see what happens. He got a hit on us at the end. And he took us down like nothing. Well, I say like nothing. But like, that battle went on for a while there. Like, geez. Of course, we transfer over to a village. Now, this village is led by a bunch of baby 2 Digimon. I know the proper English term is in training, but I rather prefer baby 2. So, it's Tsunomon. It's a baby 2 type Digimon. It is a lesser type and has no attribute, since it is a young child, basically. They have not evolved into their main form, but the Tsunomons gave us the power, pretty much, gave us a level up. Nice little D power boost. And they gave us back the egg we lost in the beginning of the video. So these guys were awesome. Like, they pretty much, like, helped us out completely. And, of course, we pretty much did another area. And I decided to take down the, like, last main area of the place. So I was like, let's figure out. And I went for that one. And pretty much got ready for the next set of steps and everything. And we move on to the next part of the video. Pretty much more walking, and we fight against Tankmon. As you see in this video, I'm in a car, so sorry for like the shaky footage here. And I pretty much was trying to figure out if I wanted to do an egg or like Digivolve. So I was like, I'll do Digivolution. So of course, with the nice little D power boost from the Tsunomons, we were able to get back to using our evolution points without having to worry too much about like our current standing and stuff like that. It is kind of cool that there is like a little recharge station in the map. So it's like that's very cool of the device. Of course, get some bit of shaking down. And we managed to get a lot of shaking down, like ooh. Probably should have cut down some of these like moments of me like shaking the device because I never know like when to stop shaking. I get very bad about that. Then we have a 70, able to overtake his hits there. And of course get a nice big old hit on him immediately. Nice another next set of hits. As you see, our health bar did increase right there. With the Tsunamons or whatever, we did get a nice little increase on our whole little bar there. So it's kind of awesome there. We also got a nice little increase on like our attack power and stuff like that. So our Digimon is pretty much like a lot stronger now, which is awesome to think about in a sense. And of course, there you go. He's all excited. Got the nice little width there. And we got a nice little D-power bonus because we took him out in like one turn. I think that's how the D-power bonus works, is you get like the power if you manage to take him out in like one turn. Nice little random event here. Doing the whole ready moment for us. Get that little bit of shaking down. Now, I think this event pretty much leads to what Mr. Wario's Digifarm told me to worry about. Black War Greymon. He's a Mega-type Digimon, a Dragon Man, and a Attribute Virus. So basically, if you fail this event, you lose your Digimon. You can get them back, but if you manage to mess up, you lose the Digimon of the round. And that's like very scary because like we just leveled up Mr. Armadillomon here, and it's like, ooh, really don't want to lose him right now. So it's like, ooh. So yeah, if you mess up those Black War Greymon events or whatever, you can easily like lose a good chunk of progress pretty much there. As we move on to the next transition, it's another Woodmon fight. And I think this one also pretty much took a little bit of time because these Woodmon fights kind of never quick, weirdly, for me. They take a lot of effort, weirdly. Now, of course, we do the wonderful Ankyomon evolution. Get that nice little power boost for ourselves. Pretty much just like let the whole Ankyomon thing happen. And then get right back into shaking. And just shake for a little bit there. Keep on shaking. But of course, we have a little bit of Annabelle time there. She's going to give us that nice little look up there. And as I'm trying to avoid hitting her because I was like shaking the device. And I'm like, oops, don't want to hit the dog. Never hit the dog. Dog needs to be cared for. Don't want to like accidentally like do that. Though my dog likes to be very like needy half the time. So I was like, have to worry about that when shaking the device. So I'm like, ooh. Does anyone else have that issue when like running Digimon stuff? Your animals get in the way and you're like, don't want to hit you by like while I'm like shaking the device. I also know I have like a very large dog too, so maybe that doesn't help me either. She's just walking back and forth the whole entire time as well. And of course we mess up the shakes this time around as we get to worry about this for a little bit. Pretty much waiting the whole entire thing here. Woodmon gets a nice little hit on us there. Though we still have a lot of Tic Tacs or Lemons or whatever the heck you want to call them. And pretty much we cancel each other out for that little round there. Back to a nice bit of shaking as this Woodmon fight continues to last forever and ever and ever. It's like, geez. It reminds me of the Pendulum Progress in a sense, because like the Pendulum Progress has those like really long battles. That's what this device kind of reminds me of, in a sense. I don't know. But there you go. Woodmon gets a nice another hit on us already. And then we go on to the next attack stage. Blanks that time. And there we go. We got a nice little hit that time around. We're both very close to the end of our health bars there. So unlike other devices where there's like a timeout period, this device doesn't really do that, weirdly. Usually, like, I think it was in our Pendulum 20 series we saw that where there's like a maximum amount of turns you can do. and at some point it just cuts to the thing. We also saw that in the IC series where it does like a maximum amount of turns, and then like it's just done. Like you can only have this many amount of hits or whatever. So it's kind of cool in that sense. I kind of prefer that because, like, as you see in the series, battles kind of just take a while to do. It's also the reason why I don't like put every battle into this thing. I pretty much like pick and choose like from footage of like what I'll show off, just because of how many battles kind of happen. We got a nice little ready thing here. Do a bit of shaking for us. And we got Saber Leomon. He is a Mega level, a Ancient Beast type, and a Attribute Data. So basically, Saber Leomon comes in to help us every once in a while. He basically will take out the next enemy for us. I don't think I was able to record that, though, sadly.
We are back for the final boss of the area, so let's get into this. So as you see, there's our Armadillomon. We got only 22 steps left, so let's do a bit of shaking here, and just do this for like a quick hot second. Hopefully y'all enjoy this action. I usually don't like doing this, because I'm not a fan of it myself, but 1, 2, 3! And there we go. It's Demon! Demon.
It's Daemon. He's a level Mega type Demon and an Attribute Virus.
He's a very funny pun on words, isn't it, if you think about it. But, yeah. So we're going to do our wonderful little Digivolve segment here. We're going to go for Shakomon. He's our boy, as you know. Bam, look at that. There's Patamon. Our boy right there, Armadillomon. They're like, yeah, we gotta fight this boy. Talking it out. They're gonna become the ultimate life form. Shakomon! I mean, look at that boy. He's awesome. I love Shakomon as a Jogress. It's such a weird evolution. I don't know what music to do for this. I'm just hoping for high numbers. It's a 40. That's not bad. Not great, but... Aw, come on! Of course he gets a nice, good first hit on us. That's not good for us at all. Come on, Shakomon. Oh, there we go. We get a nice, good hit on him, too. Come on. Ooh. We need, like, one more of them good hits on this boy. Shakomon, that was your shot. How did he win? Aw, Shakomon. Don't tell me this is... Aw, come on. So we have one shot, basically. Thanks, Shakomon, for not being the bro you're supposed to be. I mean, come on, man. I hear my dog barking. That's never a good sign. Oh, yeah, Shakomon. He's gonna do it. Come on. What? How did he win? No! No! What? That's like 500 more steps for me. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. I guess I'm gonna do 500 steps right now, aren't I? Armadillomon. That I'm gonna play the game for a while. I don't know. I guess I'll find out in a minute. We'll be back. Let's go find out what my dog's barking at, I guess. We are back again for shake, 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 Sonora, shake, 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 shake. I am tired of doing certain things, and I just want to beat this boss. It's Demon. We know Demon. We don't like Demon. Demon wastes our time, because this is the life of Demon. Because as you know, Demon likes to bother. Demon cannot beat us. Demon has to fight Shakomon. Wait, no. Ooh, wait, I'm kind of curious. No! I hate this device. Oh, why, Shakomon? Why do you hate me so? He's gonna get one more hit on us. We got a hit on him? Oh my gosh. Shakomon, do you love me? Shakomon, you beautiful man! We can do this! We have chance! We have a way to win! My hands are sweaty! My palms! We got 70! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Oh my, ugh. You know those moments where you feel like you could cry? This is one of those moments. Cause this has been a lot of... Our boy Gabumon? What's our boy Gabumon doing? What's our boy Gabumon doing? He's leaving us! Is he actually leaving us? He's running off to be... whatever. I feel like it should be like that scene where it's like, go on, skip! We don't need you anymore! Oh, new map. I guess we're gonna go save our boy Tentomon now. Let's go do that. Oh, there's Tentomon. He got dark ringed. Now he's a depressed Tentomon. Now he's a Depresso-mon. And I guess we get to pick out our next little spot here. Let's pick out the one that's closest to us. And that ends this little episode here. So thank y'all for watching. I'm going to probably keep in that one clip where I got mad after doing 500 steps. On that second attempt, I just sat down and played the little egg guessing game. Because I was so tired by that point. Because, like... Besides already doing the battle, I already lost one time, and I had to, like, do an extra amount of steps again, because that's the fun of losing on that device. So, it's just the joys of repeating 500 steps over and over and over and over and over again. We saved our boy Gabumon, we saved his little property or land, so we brought order to one piece of the digital world. But now we continue our journey on to Area 2. This is like a whole new part of the map, whole new mons and everything. So, hopefully, y'all enjoyed my struggles, because, oh boy, this was fun. It was fun. I really do enjoy this device. I enjoy it way more than the Japanese version, and some of the other Digivices. But, ooh, there was a lot of work for just to do some of these boss fights. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all next time for some more Digimon battling! And other cool, fun Digimon things. Like being chased by Black War Greymon, because we fear him. We fear Black War Greymon. We all fear him. But that is pretty much it. So I take Zamon, and I go. Whee! Bye.